Okay, hello, welcome back everyone. Yet another Monday. Weekends go by so fast. Didn't even get my rest properly. And yet here we are back again. But today I bring good news. Just take a look at this. See what it is? Yes, it's Chordie. And it works finally. I finally got it to work without crashing. And can you imagine what was the issue? Why wasn't it working? Okay, just stopped working. Okay, yeah, it's back. Right, so we've been trying to figure out what's wrong with it, why it's still crashing, and I've added so many resistors to it last time. I think we had like 6, and there were 2 there already, so that would be total of 8, 330 ohm. But I think that wasn't necessary. I think only just 2 or maybe 4 would suffice. I think would be enough if we just put 2 once on left side and 2 on the right side, because it seems like whenever we attach the wire that is connecting both halves, this is where the issues start. So having 2 on each side would be okay, I guess, but yeah, I wasn't quite sure what was wrong, so I just add 2 for each device that was put on it. But I forgot this setting. So this is meant to set the speed of I2C. It's a little bit odd because for AVR, if I remember correctly, by default for AVR, I2C is supposed to be at 400 kHz. Maybe we can check it over here. Okay, it was I2C driver. Yes. Okay, so for AVR over here, the default speed is 400,000. And for ARM, if I remember correctly, yeah, okay. So looks like we might need to set it up on our own. I am not sure if there is a default for it, because it doesn't say over here. We can always check in the source, but that is not that much important. The issue is that I didn't have that here. So I don't know what was the default speed, but I suppose it wasn't 100k, because when I switch it on, when I put it to 100k, now it's working okay. I've been working on it over the weekend. I brought it to work today. At work I had 0 crashes. It was working perfectly fine for the whole day. Now I have it here and I'm hoping that it won't die on me. So should be okay, should be good. And today I think we are about to finish the project. There is some stuff I would like to do, some minor changes, but I think there are 2 big ones. So the first one is that I was trying to figure out how to make it a little bit taller, because over here I had it done in a way that we had 2 versions. One version was flat, so all the keys, all the switches will be on the same level. You can take a look. It will look like this. And then I had another version where there was different height for different keys. So for example, thumbs were the highest, and so on, so on. So what I would like to do, I think I would like to kind of maybe unify it a little bit. I think so this is the tall version, and I think it's a little bit too high. So I'm thinking about changing it a little bit. Maybe I will cut this by half, just a tiny bit. So it's not completely flat, but also I don't want it to be like this. So something in the middle, in between, and that should be okay. So then we will have just one version, and I hope that will simplify things. Another thing is that I was checking out this. This is the mounting mechanism for the RRS jack, and it seems like we don't really need these walls. So that's something that we can remove. It's not here. Yeah, it's a different part. Yeah, so that's one thing. And of course the biggest change is this. So instead of having two versions, I decided that we can do it like this. So that is the bottom view. Let's drop the bottom plate for it. How about this one and common? Okay, so more or less this is how it's gonna look like. So instead of having two different versions, this will be something like a tenting mechanism. It should be more like this. Yeah, let's say that's kind of flat. So this is basically what I have over here. It looks like this, and it's quite convenient, I have to admit. So I think I will go with this. This should simplify things a little bit. I don't have to deal with two different versions. And also with this, it will be a little bit easier to assemble it, because the tall version was a little bit more difficult because of the tall columns over here. So like it was difficult to route the wires at some point. And yeah, this way should be way easier. We should have no issues with wiring, because basically it's the flat version with this. And also the good thing is that we can always change that. Let's say at some point I don't like the angle, or I don't like the height of it. It should be very easy to change. So yeah, I see only benefits. Most probably there will be something wrong with it, but I can't think of anything at this moment. Although there is one issue, of course. It wouldn't be this channel if everything was okay, and the problem is right here. And basically there will be only one problem with trackball. Everything else should be okay, and the problem is that the trackball is quite tall. If I really wanted to, I can still use it like that, but if you look at it, it's gonna be quite tall. I don't have a camera like facing front. Maybe let's do it like. How about we do it like this? Okay, it's a fisheye, but you should get the picture. So yeah, this is how it looks like from the front. So the trackball is quite tall, and it might be a little bit inconvenient. Maybe not on this side, but it's because there's like a little bit of force. Even with a pad, it's still not great. Although maybe if you really wanted to, yeah, I think I would like to have it a little bit lower. So I was thinking maybe there will be a way somehow. Because right now over here we have this part separate, so we can change it anytime. So if we have this, maybe we could just do like the whole attachment, lower this part. Okay, yeah, and then the bottom. Yeah, we would have to think about it, like maybe we should then lower the bottom as well, the bottom plate, so that will be like one part, and this thing will be kind of like floating, but then we can make it a little bit lower, so it's easier. Although like when I'm working on it right now, it's not that bad. a kind of difficult choice at this moment. Okay, anyways, I think we should get to work. Okay, this one we won't save. I'm gonna do a new version. Okay, so it's version 6 already. Okay, let's go maybe with the easier part. Let's focus on this first. Like so, and this one, that should be easy fix. Okay, looks a little bit better right now. On this side we don't really have much to fix. Okay, let's take a look at the switch height. Okay, so looks like the pinky is the lowest, so maybe I would just leave it flat. And then these two are same height, but also a little bit taller than pinky. Then we have this one, which is okay. This one is equal to the thumb, and then we have this one, which is a little bit smaller. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, so that's the pinky. So this one gonna stay on the same level. And then we have this one and this one. Okay, how should we? Let's do it like this. 1905 divided by 4. Okay, this will be maybe just to try. So this one will be divided by 4. Okay, let's take a look at another one, which is this one. If I do it 1905, okay, that is too high. Okay, let's do it like this, because 1905 is like the standard spacing for MX, and you can use it also for the chalk. So this is more like X and Y spacing, but I like to use it also with the different heights because it kind of makes sense. So I would just use the 1905 and just divide it by 4 or by 5 or by 8, and then just multiply, for example, because if we do it like this, if we divide by 8, so that will be 238. Okay, so maybe okay, I think I can do it like this. We can do it times okay, that should be star. Okay, I've messed up something. Okay, looks like I messed up one. Okay, there is star. Okay, 238 times, how about 2? Okay. Let's do minus over here. Okay, something like this. Okay, this one should be lower, just a tiny bit, between these and these. Okay, so thumbs go together with this one, and we are left with only one key over here. Okay, let's do 238 divided by 2. That should be like, yeah, it's a little bit taller than pinky, but like in between of those. And okay, so looks like this should be, it has to be okay. There is no going back from here. I'm not gonna redo this. This is like the final design. Definitely it won't be bad. If it's gonna be perfect, maybe not, but I think that's the best. Because I realized that having them like completely flat, maybe not the best. It's nice to have a little bit of a difference, because like the fingers, then they fit better. Okay, does this thing work? One sec. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is our chalk stuff. So with this, do we need to do any kind of... Okay, this one sits on top of the top plate, so that is okay, but over here I think we have some space left. Let's fix that quickly. Okay, how about this one? This one is also a little bit taller, right. So this one also needs a little bit of fixing. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, and these three fellas, they are definitely the tallest. Okay, it's looking good. I think good thing about it is that we don't really have to change encoder. Where did I put it? Okay, I think it's over here. Yeah, because it's gonna be the same height as previously, so that is perfect. Okay, and also this, to keep everything nice and tidy. Okay, so this is our chalk. Looking good, I suppose. And MX gonna be the same, exactly the same, because sockets are the same, so we're gonna put them on the same level. The only difference is that for MX, the switch and together with the keycap it will be much taller than chalk, but that is not a problem, because all we need is to have this have this like profile like this. So it should translate nevertheless. Okay, so this one is done. Let's do MX over here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna copy everything like that. I will have to check this one, if it really needs to be this tall. Yeah, I think we can lower it, because this one is for much taller version of this. That should be way smaller, although we still have to, because basically over here what we are worried about is so that we don't hit this key when rotating like that. So that is a risk over here, but I think we can lower it a little bit, because mostly this finger goes like this on this side of the roller. So shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so just like with chalk, pinky stays on the same level. Then we have these two. So I moved them by, I forgot what was the result, but it was 238 divided by 2. That's gonna be 119. Then this one goes up by 238. And just like this as well. Oh no, wait, this one was 238 up by half. Okay, now I need to check. Okay, so this is 238 difference. Okay, and this one. Okay, this one was times 2. And this one was 119. Exactly, 119. Somehow the star is not working quite as it should. I'm getting E instead of star. Could it be? Yeah, there might be an issue with this key, probably. Can I do it like this? Nope. Okay, that is kind of annoying. Oh, now it works. Okay, so that one was ×2. This one was 119, like this, and then we have these fellas. Yeah, so it is a little bit shorter. I hope it will be okay. We still need to take care of this part over here, but maybe first, before that, I'm gonna fix this. Well, I hope it will be okay. So one thing, okay, so we are left with this one. I think I had a mock-up somewhere, like how tall it's gonna be. Let's bring this one back. And I think this one, yes, okay. What is the distance from here to... Okay, if I would like to move it, let's do W for, okay, 14.4, is it really this tall? Okay, looks like it might be. Yep, might be 14.4. Okay, we have over here 3.8 millimeters distance, and I think I might do it like this. Okay, first of all, yeah, right, this, no, this should be... Okay, something is off over here, because this should be inside. So basically this one is not aligned properly. Oh, okay, wrong one. Okay, this one is correct. Okay, well, since I copy paste over here, and that's kind of odd that it's not really aligned. It should be the same. I don't think I moved this at all. Okay, I think I copy the wrong part. What a mess. Ah, yeah, okay. I think I only copied the column for it, but not the socket. Oh no, the socket is here. Yeah, somehow it's lower than it should be, but okay, never mind. Okay, so that is 14.4. Okay, so looking at it, it's gonna be something like this. What would be the distance if I can only measure? Okay, 4.24. So we have like 5 millimeters, and that should be enough. Maybe even lower it a little bit more. How about we cut like maybe half of it, like, because it's gonna be quite tall from the front. But at the same time, usually I was doing this in a way that like one third of the wheel would be at the level of the key that I don't want it to hit. So basically this should do it. Okay, let's go down by like maybe 2.4. Okay, I guess we can stop on this. So that should do it. So the line will be something over here. Should be okay. I don't want it to be too tall. Maybe even aligned with this. Yeah, why not? Okay, it's 0.22. Okay, how does it look like? Yeah, should be good. Just a tiny bit above this switch. We should be good. If you're not, I can always lift it up and that should be okay. Okay, so looking at it, I think we are done with this part. Let's do a quick check over here. Okay, this is our unified. Yeah, so both Choc and MX are on the same level. As you can see, there is no difference, which is exactly what I wanted. Although actually this will make MX a little bit taller. Yeah, but at the same time I don't have enough space to lower the MX, so I can't have MX on the same level as Choc. So this is the best we can do. I could also lift up choke, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I think it would be better just to, if there's like not enough height, we can always change it with the tenting, and that should be okay, instead of having like really tall columns. So for MX this is the best what we can do, and it's also the same for choke. So this is technically like the lowest we can go. And there is a slight difference between the keys, so like this one is a little bit taller, this one is even taller than that, this one is in between, and this one and thumb, they need to be on the same level. Okay, so I guess that's it. I hope I didn't miss anything on this particular. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Okay, over here, let's take a look. So we have an opening here for the wire. Yeah, I like the way it looks. So we have plenty of space over here. We can, because the jack will be sitting over here, so we can route the wires through here, plenty of space, and this is just perfect. Also over here we have everything settled already from the previous builds. Besides, we haven't changed anything right here. Okay, so now it would be nice to figure out how we want to connect this, and I think we just gonna do same opening like over here, because this way it will be easier to print. It won't sag, which will be especially difficult over here because like we need the bottom to remain. So I can't have like a huge, I can't make a hole like this, because when I need the bottom, so this will kind of like collapse. There will be like too much space, so we can't really cool it down fast enough to have like a good top. Okay, I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit over here, or maybe not so much. Okay, I can copy this. I can copy this. Okay, this one doesn't quite, oh, it works like this. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's easy. So I'm just gonna copy these, move them over here. Let's rotate by, I don't know, 90 should do. Okay, let's maybe align. Okay, that won't be okay for us. Okay, let's move it over here. Okay, looks like this one will go through, which we don't want. How about if we move this edge all the way to here? Okay, let's hope that it's gonna fit right now. We can test it like this. Okay, perfect. Oh, it wasn't that bad actually. There was still some space. Okay. It looked like it's gonna go through this wall, but it's fine. Okay, so we have this part opened as well. That was the thing that was missing over here. I didn't want to do it like in the beginning because I wasn't quite sure how it's gonna look like. Okay, so the switches are done. We have the unified version, so-called unified. Basically, maybe I should remove it, but I'm gonna keep it just in case I would like to reference it later, maybe for whatever reason. So it's better not to remove it. I will just drop it over here. And this is like a spares, I can call it, and let's make it like 3 switches. And okay, so this one goes here and this one goes here. Okay, I can remove that. Okay, let's get rid of this and this. Okay, so we have it cleaned up a little bit. What do I keep here? Makes me wonder. Okay. So this is our TRRS. Okay, let's call it TRRS. Like so. Let's move it here. So it's not like in a unknown component. So now it makes more sense. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, so switch is done. Wire opening done over here. Jack is also finished. Like, I hope it will be enough. Looking at it, like when I print it, it looks quite sturdy. I still have to remember about this 0.8 towards the bottom plate, but I still haven't removed it. So this will be like sticking out. So when we get to the bottom parts, I should be able to tell there's something wrong. I still kind of remember that I need to make a 0.8 opening in the bottom plate because we have to fit in these legs, because everything is like pushed down by 0.8, because I wanted the top of it to align with the switches. But okay, since I moved the switches, okay, I think I should take a second look. But I think now it's on the level of the plate, so either way it should be okay. Anyways, yeah, that's why I need to remember about this 0.8. Yeah, yes, I am right. Although maybe not quite, because it's not, this is not the plate level, because plate is over here. Yeah, so that was aligned with the flat version of the key. Okay, so maybe so okay, we don't have it now because it looked like this before. Now I'm tempted to bring it back. Yeah, so it's aligned with the choke, but since we don't have it over here anymore, so it doesn't make sense to like go all the way. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back. And now I don't have to remember anything. I think we can make it as one body like this. Okay, perfect. Ah yeah, forgot about this one. Okay, we can move it like this. Okay, for a minute I was wondering how it's gonna print, but over here we're gonna have a switch anyway, so it's gonna be taller than that. It's gonna look like this, for example. Yeah, so that's gonna be perfect. And there's still like a lot of space over here. but we don't have to move it higher than that, because now the legs will be aligned with the bottom plate, so that is perfect. I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, do we have anything else to fix on this side? Switch is done, TR is done. We have nothing else over here. I was thinking maybe for this one, wouldn't it be cool if we had it like this? Question should be this way, or just round. We can always give it a shot. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, how does it look like now? I don't think I like it. Let's leave it like this. Should be okay. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, look at it. I think that's all. On this side. Is this a separate part? Oh yes, okay, but that's fine. That's still gonna print, no problem. Okay, how about if we add this? Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Not sure if I like it. Yeah, especially over here. I forgot this one line over here, like this. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay, it's not that bad. I think I'm gonna stick with it. Not sure about this one, but this one looks okay in my opinion. Okay, messed up over here. Oh, come on. Remove it. Okay, now I like it. So we have two more to go. Just cosmetics, but I think it looks better. We still need to do something about this one. I think maybe it would be nice if we had it in like a cross, something like this. So then this one would need to be coming like from here, maybe. Of course they're not, I don't think they are aligned, so it's not gonna look good, I'm afraid. And we can't move it too much. Let's take a look from here. Okay, 45. Okay, I think I like it better. It's not sticking out too much, but it's okay. It might look better than just like a naked cylinder, like a top of the cylinder. Okay, what about this one? Because it's not really that much away. Okay, let's do this one first. And it's done. Okay, it's only this one left. Okay, so the issue here is that it's gonna be sticking out a little bit. But I don't want to move the whole wall. Like this. How does it look like? I think we can turn a blind eye on this. I don't think anyone would notice. Unless someone watched this, of course, but yeah, I guess it should be fine. I think I like it more like that. And it's still gonna be, it's not aligned with the top, so it should look okay. Alright, so that was more of a side project. Okay, what is over here? Okay, so let's bring it back. I remove this. Nice. Okay, question. Can we have this over here since we moved it a little? Let's take a look. Oh no, not quite. Unless we can move it, because it's, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. If we move it, for example, to here, is it gonna break anything? Ah, yeah, over here. So yeah, we don't really have much choice. If we go all the way. Okay, how about if we take this and cut this part and remove it? Yeah, why not? Okay, I think that's all what I wanted to do with this particular part. It should be good. Plus I'm not gonna print it today. I don't think I'll be even printing maybe this week, maybe over the weekend, because there's always something once you finish the project and then you print it all happy, and the next day you come up with some different idea, and you know, all this plastic goes to waste. So it's always better to sit on it for maybe a day or two, especially now when this is not prototyping anymore. I'm hoping to finally close it and have it done, so we don't have to open this project anymore to change anything. Yeah, I guess that should be okay. So what's that? These are chalk keys. MX are like this. Okay, I don't see any issues. Everything seems to be okay. Like there are no holes or nothing like that. Perfect. Okay, so I think it's high time we take a look at the extensions, and of course then we also have to take a look at the bottom pieces, but like most of the stuff is already done, so that should go smooth. How about the infrared? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to do over here. We've added this, so yeah, it should be easier to rest the finger on it. Alright, let's go with the extensions. So what do we have over here? Okay, so that's the lift version. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna remove it, but not remove it. I'm gonna drop it here. This part does not belong here anymore. Okay, so that is the common part, and basically that's the only part that we will be using. Can we open it up a little more? I think we should be able to maybe do one more hole over here, like a tiny one, like from here, because we have these two, so maybe we can open up a little bit. This one stays like this because Raspberry Pico will be going through here. And yeah, I think we're gonna add, oh, maybe not, because we still need to fit in like two resistors on this side. So initially I was thinking maybe adding them the same way like it's on the MCU side, on the right side, but over here we might end up, well, definitely will end up with the bearing, because this bearing is kind of nice, and we also need it to stabilize. So it doesn't matter which kind of an encoder we will be using, the bearing always goes in, and with it we have no space for resistor over here, so we won't be able to put the resistor here, but I think it should be enough. For example, we can either add it over here, we have plenty of space, so we should be able maybe, and if not, we can always add it on the I2C expander. On the I2C maybe not the best, because usually it's quite packed here, but like looking at it, I don't see any other possible space. Yeah, okay, also there's this issue, maybe not an issue, because since I want to have extension swappable, but I still have resistors there, right? Because I have resistors for like caps lock, num lock, all this stuff. So if you want to swap that, That will be like additional wiring, but there is no space anywhere. This board is so tight on everything. I don't think we can move them anywhere else. So like ideally it would be best if we could just grab the MCU, attach 4 wires. So that will be I2C, ground and power, and everything else would be somewhere on the board. That would be perfect, that would be ideal. But that would mean we will have to move 5 different resistors somewhere else, and there is no space. There's absolutely no space over here. There's absolutely no space. Unless maybe we utilize this over here. Yeah, this is kind of tempting, like having it so clean, having just 4 wires, and then I can attach any extension I want. Yeah, that is very tempting. Okay, so we can talk about it, we can think about it, but how about we just do something about it and take a look if we can fit in 5 of these. I should have a cutter somewhere, like over here. Okay, why I am not seeing anything? Okay, let's hide this. Okay, I'm gonna copy one. Let's do it over here. Let's do this. How about we call it maybe like common, like this. Okay, paste, remove this one. Okay. Okay, minus 90. Okay, but one more thing. Well, it doesn't really make that much sense, on the other hand, because the diodes will be still on the extension side, right? There's nothing we can do about it. Unless we do something crazy, and maybe we can put them over here. Like 1, 2, 3. Would that work? Let me take a look. Okay, I'm gonna use the left side. Okay, we're gonna have them on the right anyway. Yeah, if we can just extend this piece a little more, like this, and then we will have no issues fitting like all of them. Okay, that would be kind of cool. There is quite a lot of space over here. We can fit like quite a lot of them, more than we even need, so 3 would fit perfectly. Okay, yeah, that's a tempting idea. How about maybe if we try to do them like this on the side? Oh, damn it. Almost lost it. Yeah, having them like this, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, like this they won't really fit. We definitely need to extend this piece. How does it look like? Well, if you really wanted to, we should be able to fit them somehow. Well, that was supposed to be project cleanup, and we ended up like almost redesigning the whole thing. Yeah, but that is very tempting to have those diodes over here, and the best part is that I can try this idea without much effort, because I should have the diode somewhere. I should have the cutters, and that should be okay. That's not okay. LEDs over here. Let's take a look. Okay, LEDs over here. Let's do, come on. Okay, let's take a look. What are our options here? How can we fit this diode? Well, if you really wanted to, we could have them like this over here, maybe. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. What is the distance from here to here? Not here. From the diode to this, we have okay, almost 0.8. Well, basically we could move it all the way to the bottom, like this. And then let's take a look. Copy and paste. Okay, let's try to move it like this. Okay, how much space do we need between them? If we try 0.8. Okay, not like this. I would like the bottom to align with this part, and this part I would like to align with this wall over here. Then I have to admit it's looking kind of nice. We can always get rid of this part over here, and we can wrap the wire around this this part. Should be fine. So then we'll have some space over here. Okay, we need one more diode. Okay, let's move it like so, and we need like 0.8. Okay, I have to admit it looks kind of cool. I think I like it. Then we could maybe change this a little bit, like over here, so we will have some we could have like a piece of the wall just for the openings for the legs, so this will hold the diodes in place. It's looking kind of interesting. I think I will go with this. So we are on the 6th iteration right now, and I think it might be good to save it if I want to change this. Okay, but maybe before... Right, let's take a look on this part. Okay, does it really have to be this long? How long is one resistor? Let's take a look. This should be, what's the... Okay, it's 6 millimeters. And I think this one's a little bit too long. What's the length of this piece? It's 9. Okay, so it's definitely too long. Although, right, if we bend it, then we will have to also include like how much... Okay, so including the legs, it's gonna be 9, because like if we bend it like this, so we still have to accommodate some space for the legs. So yeah, so 9 is the minimum over here. Okay, I'm not gonna make a pattern over here. I'm just gonna do it by hand. Okay, 0.8, so that is like... Yeah, that should be enough for a wall. Also, well, technically we can do 0.5. 0.5 should be enough. Maybe we should go for it. Then we can fit more of these. For the diodes, it was better to do a little bit more, so we can have like a clear separation between them. Yeah, it's looking cool. I think I like it a lot. Okay, 0.5. So we have 4. Okay, I think we can fit in one more, and what is even better is that we are still like within the shape of one switch, so we should have no issues fitting over here. We can remove this part. We can even like make it a little bit bigger. So yeah, that should be okay. So then I won't have to worry about changing the extensions. I can swap them easily, and basically the only thing. Oh yeah, okay, so we still, shit, I just remembered that we still have to connect these to, we still have to connect them to the MCU, but okay, maybe we can even get away with this, because we have to control the diodes somehow. We can't just light them up, because we need them to light up whenever there's caps lock on and this kind of stuff. So of course they have to be somehow hooked up to the MCU, but maybe we can get away with it. Maybe we don't have to connect them straight to the MCU. Maybe we can connect them to I2C expander, provided we have enough pins on the I2C expander, and I'm gonna check this right now. Okay, where is okay, Chordie mapping. Okay, let's go over here. Like this, right. Okay, so this is our right side. Okay, so we have plenty of space, looking at it on the right side. Maybe we can even do it on both sides. Would that be cool? Like, do we really need to have like so many diodes? Because like on the right side, right here, we are only using how many? We are using 11 keys, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Okay, what is this? Okay, that's the encoder. Okay, so on the right side we are using 11, and on the left side we are using a little bit more. Okay, we are not using these two, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. So we are left with only 2. Shit, so close. So close. I mean, okay, it's fine because we have plenty on the right side. We don't have to worry. You know, the appetite grows. I would like to have it like on both sides now, but it's not gonna work because we have not enough space. I mean, we will be short of one input on the left. This is all the left, right? 16? How come are we? Okay, so I think that's the wrong mapping. Yes, A4 and A5, that's not really it. This is not in use anymore. Like this. Yeah, so we have only 2 inputs left on the left side because everything else is occupied. We could get away with it if we skip the push button. So now the question is, do I want to have a mute functionality with the push button, or should I just ditch the push button so I can have diodes on both ends? That's a difficult choice. Okay, so before I decide, I need to put one more over here. 3.5. Yeah, that should do the trick. Oh, perfect. They kind of fit. Yeah, should be no problem. And we need 5, right? We need 3 for the diodes and we need 2 for the I2C. So that would be perfect. And we could have like even nice connection from here, from the I2C straight to the resistors, and the same goes with VCC. We can just hook up VCC and then we can go maybe through here to the diodes and then from the expander. Okay, that will require us to have some kind of a custom code to make those work, but that should be okay because I think there was a callback function for this, so yeah, that shouldn't be an issue, and we can always change this to output, and yeah, that should work. That should work perfect. One thing is that, okay, if we go with 3.3, okay, should be good anyway. Okay, I'm gonna save this one and let's make a new version as well if I'm about to cut it like that. Okay, so let's make some space over here. How can we cut this piece? Let's see, if I go like this and I make a rectangle, I can do it like this and to here, and nothing happened. Okay, this part, I was hoping I'll be able to remove. How about this? Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. Maybe instead of pushing, if I just move it. Ah, okay. Okay, that is interesting. And it's gone. Can I feel this wall over here? Okay, I think we can cut it a little bit more. Okay, let's get rid of this part as well. Well, basically what I needed to fill this space like this. Okay, it won't. Okay, now it's a little bit better, and let's take these. how deep does it go? Okay, it doesn't have to be this deep. Let's see. It could be like 3 maybe. Let's lift this up. I think it's a little bit too long. Okay, 3.9. I think we can make it 3 because the resistor is like 2.2. We can do like maybe 3 millimeters. So that should be enough. It's cutting a little bit over here, but I'm not gonna bother too much. This is the switch socket and the column, but that is okay. Well, basically we can lift it up a little more. Because this is like, what's that, 1.6. It doesn't have to be this deep. We can go from here. We can make distance like 0.8 should be sufficient. Okay, should be the other way. Now, should be okay, like this, 0.8. Yeah, perfect. So we are just a tiny bit below the socket, so nothing is cutting in. We have 5 resistors, perfect. That's exactly what we need. Okay. So it looks like we have to stick to the right side only, which is not that bad. Yeah, I just needed to be sure I put them on the correct side. Yeah, so we should be able to see like on the bottom over here. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, we have these resistors right here. Okay, the question is, what is the distance right here? 135. It would be nice to put this exactly in the center. Okay. If I want to get the center, I need to use this trick, like so. Okay, now it's perfect. So then we will have some space for the wires, so we can just fit in the resistor right here, and like together the wire would just go through. Okay, makes me wonder now how should I wire this, because I can extend these walls over here all the way to here, for example. So when I cut like this, when I cut, it will just cut through the wall, and then when the resistor goes in, something like this, yeah. So it should be held by the inner walls, so it won't go out or anywhere. So one side will be VCC. Okay, one side will be hooked up to I2C expander, so that's where the power will be coming in. So that is actually even better for us, because we'll be very close. And then the other side will have to go all the way to the diodes. Okay, I guess I will have to print it anyway before I commit to this particular design. I think that should be enough, because I can always make it smaller. I can make it, for example, make like a tiny hole over here, let's say something like this, but that doesn't really make sense because the resistor will be held inside anyway, it won't come out. As far as I remember, this was like over here, this is exactly the same spot. I mean, this is the same way it was mounted over here, and it was kind of difficult to rip it out. I can press it in, and it sits perfectly well inside. Oh, come on, go in. Yeah, like this. So if I have these walls opened, like over here and over here, it will be still fixed in place, it won't go anywhere. Okay, but it might slide out, right? Because so no, I can't do it like this. I can't do it like this. But that is not a problem. That is not a problem at all. Let's move this part a little bit lower. Let's do it over here. I want it to be 1.2 away. Okay. From here. Okay, 1.2. Okay, question. Would it fit right in if I align these? Okay. If I want it to be perfectly in the center, I can go like this. I can choose this wall and this wall. And now I can just drop it on this point. Okay, something like this. Yeah, right, so we can't really cut all the way because then the resistor, of course, it might slide out, but that is not a problem. We can do some other type of opening just to fit the wire. Maybe you can just copy this and that will be okay as well. What's the length of this part? Yeah, 1.2. That's perfectly enough for the wire. Resistor won't go through. Okay, so let's cut this thing out. Okay, and this is how it looks like. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is great. So for the VCC, we can go over here. So we can choose some outputs from the I2C expander, so that will provide power for it, and also 2 of them will be coming to I2C bus. Yeah, so that is perfect. And then like for the diodes we can move all the way like this. Yeah, that should be okay. It's looking promising. Okay, so now we have to do some kind of opening. I can't really open the whole wall, but what I can do, maybe... Okay, let's make a new component right here. Let's say I would like to make a circle. Okay, how about like this? Nope. But it kind of sucks that it didn't really... Oh, I see, these are like different height. Oh, but we can fix it. Or we can just leave it like that. It's not a problem actually. Okay, so I would like to have a circle over here. Let's make it 1.2. That should be... Okay, maybe make it bigger now. 1 point, maybe 8, maybe 1.6. How about 6? Okay, let's do it 6. So it's still less than the size of a resistor, but that should be enough for any kind of wire that I would like to push through. Okay. Maybe I should do it with a pattern. Okay, this one goes... Can we move it? I think I can move it a little bit. Maybe first let's see where it's gonna end up. Okay, not great. Yeah, I think I should be okay to move this wall. Of course we have I2C over here, but yeah, that doesn't really matter because it wasn't like a close fit anyway. And then when we attach all the wires will be keeping it in place, so yeah, that is perfectly fine. Until it isn't. Okay, let's try to cut this out. I think that's the one. This one, this one. And we have something like this. Yeah, that should be perfect. Okay, should I worry about these? I'm just gonna leave it, I think. How did this happen that they are so messed up? Like this one is lower than the other one? Ah, not important. Ah, it's kind of bothering me. Yeah, it's different. Oh, I can fix it from here. Ah, that's perfect. I thought I would have to mess up in the 3D view. And that is okay. Perfect. That is just perfect. What about the other side? Probably not so perfect. This one is okay. Ah, yeah, okay. It did both sides. Okay. Okay, so we have to do something about this part. Let's hide this like so. Perfect. Okay, and this one I will just pull. Let's do maybe 5. Or maybe more to accommodate all of it. Okay, I hope this won't backfire. Okay, I'm not expecting this part to print. Well, basically we can check how it's gonna look like if we drop it onto the printer. Test, right? Okay, yes, I would like to change that. Just as expected. It's it's gonna be an opening over here. That is fine. I have no problem with that, and I don't have to really do anything about it. Maybe it's even better like this, because it should maybe clip on the leg. Okay, it's looking interesting. I have to admit, it's looking very interesting. Okay, anything else that we need to do? So I have moved those resistors, I have moved the diodes. Okay, now we have to fix all the extensions. Or maybe before I do it, well, technically I can do it because I still have a copy in the previous file, so in case something is not working correctly, I can always go back without any issues. Okay, it was supposed to, as usual, was supposed to be such a quick fix, just to like go through all the stuff that is done already, and you know, just to check if everything is done and be done with it. And yeah, it is what it is. And now I see that I can fit one more. What is the distance? I think it's 0.6 between these two. Is it 0.6? Yes, it is 0.6. Okay, so let's get it here. Okay, now I want like this, and I want 0.6. Okay, that was quite close. Oh wow, what a coincidence. Okay, perfect. Over here we also have a canal for VCC, for the diodes. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, what else do we have over here? Give me a sec. Okay, what else? What else? And now I can't wait to print it and to see all the changes, if it's good, if it's bad. I guess we'll only find out why we will be building it, if all of this even makes sense. Okay, I think for the main part, I think that's all I wanted to change. So we changed the mini jack, we changed how the screws are like popping out. What else? We changed the sockets for the keys, both MX and choke, so they are kind of like profiled right now. That should be okay. Okay, we moved the diodes. We have also moved the resistors. Okay, so now we can take a look like one of the extensions, for example. Which one is the first one? Encoders, it would seem so. Yeah, and I can see that I have like a lot of stuff over here. So this one I can move already to the Forgotten Land. Okay, this one doesn't really change much. Okay. Right, so let's go. First one is what? That's our encoder. And that is common part for the encoders, which is kind of nice. Okay, so the question was, can I cut it out? Can I cut this shape over here without doing any damage to anything that is like around here? So the first thing, okay, I can go like this. Oh, maybe it won't be that bad. Let's pull it. Okay, yeah, not that bad. Let's do section. Oh, okay, yeah, plenty of space. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, it's never enough canals for the wire. Okay, over here, no resistors because we didn't include them. Okay, maybe this one should go a little bit up to align with this part. Okay. So this is our encoder part. Yeah, right. So I have to remember that for this part there will be no diodes. So I have to how about because we have two openings, right? We can use maybe two more diodes. Okay, does it make sense to have a diode that will like a red that would show if the keyboard is powered on? Do we really need that? Maybe not so much. And what other diode could we use? So since we have only two. Unless we break it, unless we get rid of the push button. And then we will have three. Okay, but it's not gonna be the same. Well, that's not an issue because like they will be hooked up to different outputs on the I2C expander, but we can do it in code. I hope we can do it in code. So we can light it up independently. Okay, is this switch very important or is it not? No, it's a difficult choice. Like when I think about it right now, I think getting rid of the switch over here, I think I should be able to show you what I mean, because there is a tiny switch over here. Let's see, for this one. No, that's the upper one. Yeah, so we have this switch over here. If we get rid of it, and then we will have a more stable mount over here. Let's take a look. For example, let's see. Let's do encoders. So this is our bearing right here, and then we have a mount like this, right? So over here it's empty because the bearing is resting on the switch. So when we press it, it's pressing the switch. But if you get rid of it, then we could like do one more over here. That would make it more rigid. And what a difficult choice. Okay, I think one side diodes is enough, I guess. We don't have to duplicate on both parts. And we keep the switch, because like having mute is okay, but now when I look at it, I don't really use it for volume, I use it for scroll, because especially, I mean, the magnetic one is so awesome to scroll. It's just perfect. So the switch doesn't really make much sense. Well, okay. If we decide to dump the mechanical switch, mechanical encoder, then we're gonna save two outputs, because we have A and B on the mechanical one. It's very tempting. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna keep it. And what I'm gonna do over here, so since we will be this is gonna be for encoders, right? So for the for the pointing device, sorry. So for the pointing device, I don't have to hide these holes because pointing device will be on the right, so that is perfect. But for the encoders, like magnetic and all this stuff, I should cover it. So I think I can do it like this, because this common part will be always on for the encoders, right? Okay, I have pointing device over here, and I have this. Yeah, I have bearing, magnetic, and mouse encoders. Okay, so it's like common. Maybe let's clean this up a little bit. Move this here. This one is empty. Okay, and okay, let's do rectangle. It won't go like this. So I can just go with a line. So this is meant to hide these cutouts. So like once we go to the printing, it will look like these have never been there. Okay, I can pull the whole surface, okay, all the way to here. Yeah, something like this. This one I'm not gonna cover, I'm gonna just leave it, especially because we still need at least 2 for I2C on the left side, so that is perfect. I just needed to get rid of this. Okay, so that should do the trick. Let's see, what do we have else to do? Okay, so we have opening over here. This one is big because of the Raspberry Pico. We have an opening over here. I'm not gonna cut anything more. That should be enough. Okay, we have mounting holes. Okay, we have also holes for this. Well, basically I think I can cover this hole like this and pull it up to wherever this one is. Let's make it one body like this. Okay, yeah. Okay. Anything else over here? So like getting rid of this additional like the lifted version where we had everything like raised up. But okay, now we have to look at it a little bit more because okay, it's well, maybe we can leave it like that. So the good thing is that it should be a little bit lower. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's do MX. Okay, do we have to like lift it up a little bit? I don't think so. If anything, we can always do this on the knob because knob is kind of thin. We can always make it a little bit thicker. We don't have to do the whole thing. Yeah, let's take a look. So this is the common part, and let's see. Okay, bearing and encoder. Let's do, for example, mouse. Okay, it's something like this. So for example, for MX, we have from here 14.4. Oh, that is kind of tall. Okay, that's 13 millimeters. Oh well, that is not a problem as well. I don't have to worry about it because I will be able to swap it, right? So if I don't like it, if it happens to be too small, I mean not tall enough for whatever reason, I can always come back. I can remove this part because it won't be printed like one body, and I can always change it to something else. Yeah, that's I completely forgot about it. I have this flexibility now, which is very nice. Very nice. Okay, so most of the stuff over here is already fixed. from the previous episode. So this one is for the mouse encoder. I think it was a different mount. Okay, this one. Or maybe it's even the same. Yeah, so we have a knob for the mouse encoder. And we have this. I think I'm gonna ditch this encoder EC11. It's for our use. I find it a little bit too hard to rotate. I mean, it's not that bad, but the mouse encoder is so much nicer. Like with the bearing on it, it's super nice. You can have this like nice tactile feeling when you rotate it, and I think that will be like the go-to. I mean, EC11, I'm gonna still leave it just in case. Maybe something, you know, in the future, maybe some of them are not available. This can be always swapped to the basic one. This EC11, I think it's gonna be around for like forever. So, okay. So this part is done. Even if something is off, I shouldn't have an issue to like redo it, because the overall shape will stay the same mounting holes. The only thing that I would need to do might be like to lift it up a little or something like that. Okay, so then this one is kind of done. All right, so that was mouse encoder over here. Okay, that's the bearing, that's the magnetic one. This one is also fully settled. With this one we have it working like on this keyboard. This one has the same extension, the magnetic one, and I love it. It's so nice to scroll. Yeah, I still need to check the steps. Like, I mean, it's okay right now. I'm using it also on a Mac, and on a Mac, of course, nothing works the way it's meant to work, so it behaves a little bit odd on a Mac, but Mac is messed up when it comes to scrolling, so that's not a surprise. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, we have a mounting here. Okay, that's the PCB from... oh, why is it cut? Oh, you see, that's kind of messed up, because this part wasn't on when I was cutting, yet it cut through it. That's messed up. Or maybe it was. Okay, I think. Alright, now I can't do anything about it. Ah, shit. And this one, like, where did this stuff came from? I can't even remember what was I cutting that it left such a marks. Yeah, I think I should do more, like I should do layers maybe, so then instead of like having all of that in one layer, I can have like additional layer where I could keep all of my extra stuff, like the different PCBs, different things that are not like main body, and that would make it easy to swap between. I hope I can do it like this. B, okay. And if I pull, okay, not that much happy about it. What a mess. Like, I don't have anything better to do. I hope I can just remove it like this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, at least we got this sorted out. Okay, PCB. So that's the magnetic encoder. So this one was also done. Nothing to see here. EC11 also finished. Yeah, we did it also with the bearing. Okay, this one is limiter was a mistake. It made everything worse. Okay, why is there two knobs over here? Okay, that's the... okay. And this part is what? It's over here. Are they the same? Okay, I think one is beveled and the other one is not. I think this one is not beveled and this one is beveled. Okay, so this one goes to trash. This one goes here. What have I done? Okay, like this. And this one is empty. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so EC11 done. Magnetic was also done. That's the bearing, mouse encoder. Okay, that's for the mouse. Yeah, that is perfect. And that's the holder. I think the bearing holder is the same for all of them. Maybe I should just drop it into the common parts and yeah, call it the day. Because like, yeah, for all of them it's the same part. And there's one here. There is also one over here. Okay, not this one. Let's do it. Okay. Bearing holder like this. Let's move it over here. This one is... okay, and this one is 32. Because I have one more, I have the smaller one, but I think I'm not gonna bother with it. I need to check. Okay, that's the knob. Well, basically we also have the same knob. Oh, not quite. It's different because... okay, so knob I'm gonna leave in peace for now. Okay, that's the holder. Perfect. Oof. Okay, so looks like we are done for this. Yeah. How was the time? Okay, not bad. So that, I think that will be it in terms of encoders. Okay, what is that? Okay, I forgot. Okay, that this one is necessary. It's a special tool. Maybe I can just move it away. Okay, so this one is... okay, let's move them away. into encoders. This one is empty. Okay, perfect. Maybe worth saving. Okay, encoder is done. Let's take a look at the part where we're gonna use our MCU. Okay. Yeah, good that this part is common for all of them. Let's do it like this. Right. So also over here we have quite a lot of stuff done. We have this opening right here, which is kind of bigger. Oh no, looks okay. Oh no, it's a proper cut. So we won't be needing these. Because we move them all the way to the central piece, or to the common piece, we can call it. Okay, the diodes won't be sitting here anymore. Okay. Ah, yeah, this one still left. Okay, for this part, for this side, we need the diodes over here, so I'm not gonna cut it. What's the, okay, it's 0.6, 0.8. Why is it so messed up? I think it moved it. 516, 516. Okay, something is off right here. This one is 0.8 and this one is not. This one is 0.6. Oh boy, how did this happen? Okay, fear not. Let's do it. We can fix it quickly. So this one is what? 0.8 and this one is not 0.8. This one is 0.6. I have no idea how this happened. Like this, 0.8. Okay, I'm gonna oh shit. Okay, I think I messed it up a little bit. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fix it quickly, because like I would like to have it. I would like it to be in the center of this. So I think I overlooked that because this one is like 3.6 and this one is 409. So what I'm gonna do quickly, I'm just gonna kill all of this. Like so. Okay, if I go like this, is it gonna... Okay, that was very nice, and now we can go like this. difficult to pick up this wall. Okay, it's 0.8 over here. From here to here should be also 0.8. Okay, that is all right. Let's hit this one in the center. Oh, come on, grab it. There should be like a midpoint over here. Why it's not showing up? Okay, now it should be. Now we should have a equal distance. Let's see, from here to here will be 372, and from this edge we go like this. What's the distance? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now I can cut. So from this, cut this and remove. Okay, finally 0.8, 0.8, and this should be equal 372. 372. Over here it's coming out nice. Perfect. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. Okay, this part is done. Over here we're gonna have different attachments. We have also opening for the wire, but that is common part, so that's no issue. Alright, this one is done. Okay, let's take a look what we have over here for the circuit trackpad. Okay, so this one is, if you would like to close it from the top, I think I should bevel it. Yeah, definitely. What is the height? Okay, I won't be able to tell. Sometimes like this app has issues. Okay, 3.2. So, well, I'm not gonna do 3.2 bevel because I can't really. Let's do a small one like 1.2. How it's gonna look like? 1.6 maybe. Okay, maybe 1.5. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that because 1.6 was cutting into the screw. I mean, this is still not that much space, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, so that is one part. I think we'll have to change. The mounting holes are different right now. Oh no, this one is attached. Okay, this one has normal mount. Okay, so that is perfect. No need to change anything. Okay, this one the same. Yeah, this one if you have it exposed, I think I should have a top somewhere, but okay, I'm gonna worry about it later. Yeah, because I mean there was somewhere if we take a look over here, oh no, the cap, yes, I think it was this one. The distance was a 1.1. Yeah, so basically this one, that's the one. Oh, maybe it would be better if I do like this. I will call it a cap. Paste it. Oh, this is more or less how it's supposed to look like. This one is meant to give like additional space between the sensor, because on this particular one the plastic overlay that circuit might come with is meant to be removed, and then we have to add this, because without the overlay it's too sensitive, and with the overlay it's not sensitive enough. I don't like it, so I had best tracking with this. I also have some kind of a material I need to check. Maybe this will help as well a little bit. Okay, so this one is done, circuit is done. Let's take a look at the trackball. Okay, for the trackball, I know that I have to fix the mounting screws because they are not how they were originally. Okay, maybe first let's do it like this. Okay, base. Okay, that's the bottom. Okay, common part. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all of these like so, and now yeah, that should do it. This one we can close. Oh, Theo, thank you for following the channel. I hope you're enjoying what's happening here. Okay, this should be easy, 2.9, 2.9 everywhere. And finally, I don't have to worry about doing a mirror. I can just print however I want, and it should fit both ways. Okay, how thick I would like to go? Oh, I have plenty of space, maybe about minus 8. Is it bad? No, it's okay. Okay, like this. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, I also realized just yesterday, I think, I had to change it a little bit, because I've noticed that on Chordie I had kind of like a shitty tracking, and I didn't really know what's wrong with it, because this design has been copied from like older prototypes, and it worked okay. So I had to check, and it turned out that from the sensor to where the ball is, I think the distance was like 3.2 or something like that, and that is definitely too much, because in the datasheet they say the distance should be ideally 2.4, and the margin is very small. I think it's like between 2.2 and 2.6, that's like the limit, and for me it was like 3.2. It still kind of worked, but the tracking wasn't that great, so I swapped it yesterday. I fixed it a little bit, and now it's okay, now it's better. And even more interesting thing is that I have these balls. This one is from, I think it's from Logitech M570, maybe M570, I think it was a blue one. I don't have it anywhere, but I had these as well. And this one is from the other Logitech trackball, the one that is kind of like angled. I think it's called Ergo or something, or whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I noticed that like when I was moving around, the cursor would like jump from time to time. And initially I thought that maybe something wrong with my sensor because I have my own PCB for the sensor. So I swapped it with a different one that I got from AliExpress, and it was still doing it. And like I wasn't quite sure like what's happening. So that's why I checked my trackball yesterday, the height. So I fixed that and it's still jumping. And it turned out that when I swapped the ball, I removed this one, which is kind of okay. And then I put in this one. This one is like more glossy. I think these come from different trackball, Sanwa or something like that. Size is the same, 34 millimeters, but this one is more glossy. You can tell straight away once you put this one in, the tracking gets way better compared to this one. And the funny thing is that on this one, the cursor is not jumping. It's smooth, like the tracking is perfect all the time. And on this one is not, and I don't know why is that so, and if there's any setting on the sensor that can like fix it up. I checked today the datasheet, I couldn't find anything. Yeah, but it doesn't really make much difference which ball I use. I mean, I can go with this, and I would just advise to buy the same. Once the project is done, of course, which looks like it might never happen if we keep changing things like we do. All right, so the trackball is okay. The mounting holes are done. Yeah, it should fit okay. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, that was 35. Okay, that's the proper. Okay, that's the proper mount. I forgot. I think I should remove this as well to the Forgotten Land, because that one was 35 millimeters and I stopped using it. Okay, what do we have over here? And what's that? Okay, these are the cutters. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so that's one holder. And what is that? Okay, so that's the other one. Okay, and let's do the bevel. Can I do bevel over here? Okay, so I shouldn't have done it on the previous one, but that is fine, it won't be used anyway. Because this one is meant for when we have the plastic overlay with the trackpad. So I'm gonna leave it like that because then the overlay is kind of aligned with this. So okay, that is fine. Doesn't need any change. So this will be holder. Let's call it full maybe. All right, so this one is done. And yeah, of course, I forgot about this one. This one will be fun. Holy shit. There is so much stuff happening on this one. Okay, so this part does not apply anymore. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, I think I can get rid of this part. Or maybe like this. Let's move it to the Forgotten Land. I keep saving these different parts and most probably I will never get back to them. Okay, what is that? Okay, so that's the big fella. Okay, this one doesn't belong here. Was it really this tall? Or maybe I only did like one version. Oh no, that's correct. Okay, so let's focus on this one first. What do we have over here? So this is the cover, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, we have opening, we have mounting holes. Okay, so the diodes, they don't belong here anymore. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, and the diodes are history, almost. Still need to take care of this. Okay, so that's the smaller one, 43. Okay, makes me wonder because... Okay, if we add the lead... Okay, let's do it like... Okay, like this. Maybe cover should go here. So if we do the cover, what is the distance from the top to here? Okay, just 3 millimeters. That's not good. Five. Okay, I'm a little bit worried. This will work with the chalk key. Okay, something I need to print as well and take a look. Okay, maybe I didn't want to, but looks like I will have to print this stuff just to compare, because if we look at it from... Okay, let's do it like this. So it's gonna be 14.4, right, for the switch. Okay, so I might not be happy. It might be a little bit too low, because then when you try to swipe, for example, and you want to move your finger on the key over here, you might still hit it. It's always better if you have the key like aligned. Okay, I think I'll have to print maybe today or maybe tomorrow, and on Wednesday we can go back to this and take a look, like if it makes sense, or should there be like a fix, because like 5 millimeters, maybe not so much, maybe we can get away with it. Okay, so that's the smaller one, that's 43 millimeters. Now we have to take care of this one. Okay, so this one is for the big one. Okay, so this I think can go here to the Forgotten Land. Let's move this over here, like so. Yeah, we still have diodes over here, so that's gonna be a quick fix. And it's gone. Okay, so far so good. And the cover doesn't really require any tuning. Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of space over here. Yeah, but I guess that's fine. Alrighty, so we have all the extensions done. And if I am not mistaken, if all my design choices were correct, I think we should have the flexibility of like being able to remove this part like however you want it, because all that we gonna need to change, maybe even not that much this, because like connecting the MCU over here would require, I hope I am right about it, would require only 4 wires, ground, VCC, and the I2C bus, and that's it. And assuming we would like to change this part to something else, like, okay, I don't like the TPS 65 anymore, I would like to change it to a trackball. So I just remove this, it will be detachable. We can unscrew it from the bottom and yeah, remove it, and then we can attach a trackball, fit the MCU inside, it should fit the same way. Yeah, add the sensor and it should be okay. All the stuff that we had over here we have on the board, so all the resistors. So we have 3 for the diodes right here, we have 2 for I2C. I hope that will be enough. We won't have to go with a set of resistors for each I2C device. I think it should be okay. What else? What else is left, maybe? That's the question. Yeah, so we are left with the bottom, and I think I'm gonna leave it for Wednesday. Yeah, I think it makes sense. So until Wednesday I still gonna like think about it a little bit. If there's anything else that we might have missed today, I'm gonna print some of the stuff, and eventually we will do some extra fixing on Wednesday as well. Like for example, maybe one of the sensors is like not on the correct height, then we can change it, like lift it up a little bit. It might happen because for the MX, I would say that it might happen because like if we take a look, for example here, right? Like this. So let's do line. Okay, I'm gonna like aim from here. So it's gonna be 14.4. So that is the top of the key switch, or the keycap actually. So that's where the keycap will end, right? So from here to here we have, okay, 9 millimeters. That is kind of a lot. So my worry is that over here, like if you have your finger and you want to move it over here, you might hit the top of the switch. It might not be like a smooth movement. But I think I will only know if I print it. It might be okay. It might be on the edge. I was always like aiming for it to be on the same height, but maybe that wasn't like that much necessary. So yeah. All right. So we are left with the bottoms and to check, and we should be good to go, good to build. All right. Let's save it. Okay, so I guess we are done for today. I still need to like print it, check it live. Maybe I would drop some post on YouTube if I get it done. And yeah, on Wednesday we're gonna take a look at the bottom parts. That shouldn't take long. And I think that will be it for Wednesday, and of course that will be not enough to like fill the proper stream. So I would like to start new project, because there's nothing better than starting a new project before you finish the previous one. It only makes sense to have like 10 of them at the same time and never finish any one of them. Yeah, we'll be making MacroPad, but it's a bit of a surprise. So yeah, come back on Wednesday. If we manage to finish everything on Wednesday, we're gonna start this tiny MacroPad. I think it's gonna be cool. I had this idea in my head for this kind of a MacroPad. It's gonna be a little bit different than any other. I mean, different in terms of functionality. It's still gonna be a MacroPad. So yeah. But okay, I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Alrighty, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining, and please come back on Wednesday. We continue our work, and hopefully it will be enough time to start something new. I'm very excited about this new tiny project. I mean, tiny project is gonna take 100 episodes as well, but let's hope not. Let's hope not. Okay, without any more like useless talking, I think that's all. I'm just like trying to find something to fix even more. Okay. Alright. Thank you very much. Have some rest. Come back on Wednesday. Bye bye.